Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, been a while. I've been getting a lot of crashes on 1.32 beta, and this is the newest version of the beta, and this is the newest version of the truck. Now, I did slim down a lot of my mods. I'm using just only a handful that I know work based on what people have said in the Steam Workshop community, so hopefully we won't have any issues. I've attempted this a few times before I went on my cruise, and I was not able to get a episode done, sadly. Look at that. Notice that light goes right through that fender. I notice. Same thing on this side. Interesting. So we got this truck. Let's go ahead and fire it up. The old Pete 389. And this time we have, check it out, we've got a light bar on the top. Isn't that cool? Got dual light bars there. And why do we need that? Because we're doing an oversized load today. We are. We're taking a all-terrain crane, 77,500 pounds to Gallup at the Rail Export. So you know that it's going to be fun to drop off there. So yay. Let's go look for our trailer. Be around here somewhere. Probably back there. Yep. Be back this way. To the right. I can see it from here. Right over there. The big white crane. Yeah, that's the one. Turn those guys on, and there it is. It's just sticking out a little bit. Not terrible. Not too bad. So this is the newest version. I think a lot of the issues I might have been having had something to do with the version of the Viper 389, because he put a fix out for it, so I don't think I was the only one having crashes. So that's good. Well, we'll get caught up on everything. We'll talk about the cruise and some of the adventures we had on the cruise. Should be able to pit. Ooh, nailed it on the first try. Hit T on that guy. Pull the parking brake. Check it out. There it is right there. Not too shabby. Never fails. Every time I go to record, it's nighttime. I did put the dev console in to try to change time. No, does not work. I don't know why. I must be doing something wrong, I suppose. Turn our lights on here. And we're ready to get the hell on out of here. Check that thing out. Thing looks pretty badass. That crane. Rex Tex. You got it. All right, well, let's do a tug test first. Things first. Pull the parking brake, put her in low. Hold the trailer brake down. We're good. We're good. Got all 77,000 pounds of her on there. All right, let's get going. Put this thing into gear here. And we'll just pull out to the left. It does have a pretty decent dolly system on it, so we don't have to take turns too terribly wide on this guy. Not too bad at all. We still have to give ourselves plenty of room, that's for certain. Hope everybody is off to a great, not off to a great start, but hope you've had a great week. We're at the end of the week already. Man, this week did go by quite quickly. Maybe it didn't for you, though. I hear you. I know sometimes it can be rough. Sometimes it can be rough. Go around this way. There we go. And we're making a left out of here. So we turn those four ways off. Left blinker on. Watching that right side mirror there. Looking good here. And we're going to have to pretty much be careful here pulling out. We've got Jazzy Cats. Mods are in. I do have the new traffic and ratio mod on the Steam Workshop. He did update it for 1.32. So we do have that. So we should have some realistic traffic along our route today. We'll see if that's the case. All right, that thing's just fine. I did fill up the fuel before we got on the road, so we're good to go there. So what's going on? How you guys doing? I am currently right now in the room still of heat. We had the AC people come. If you're unaware of what's going on, our upstairs AC unit actually went out. It was the motor. I couldn't tell if it was the motor or the capacitor, but I went outside and I moved the fan on the outside unit around, and it didn't do so good. It had like a grinding kind of like resistance to it. So I figured it was probably the motor. We had the HVAC people come out. They confirmed it was indeed the motor, but it's a carrier system, so they didn't have any parts for it, sadly. So they ordered those, and they should have it back here. Or they should have the part tomorrow, and they should be able to fix it tomorrow. Which will be Friday. So hopefully that will be taken care of. And all will be well. Because I'll tell you what, it's a little rough right now. It is. There we go. We made that no problem. It's getting on the highway now. Let's be careful here. 75. And pretty much a suicide lane. Yep, we're good. How about that? Not too shabby. I do like this light bar. It's pretty cool. The back and forth pattern on it. And it does the fast flashing one. I've seen actually this exact pattern on a lot of pace cars and pace trucks in NASCAR. Kingman 2 miles. And we're not going to Kingman, so we don't have to worry about that. Like I said, we're good on fuel. We'll just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride here. Sorry it's going to be nighttime for the most part, but if it's daytime, we'll be able to get a decent shot, possibly. Screenshot, that is. All right. Go into 8, let's go into 8 high from there. We can skip that gear and it'll be just fine. It's gonna be 75, but I think we're just gonna have to hang around with whatever we can get away with here. Not be too dangerous doing it. That is the idea. So, yes, went on a 7-day long cruise. We left Port Canaveral last Saturday and, or not last Saturday, the Saturday before last. So 2 weeks ago. And we left Port Canaveral and we sailed the first night, just straight sailing. And we went direct to Cozumel, Mexico. And we made it to Mexico a couple days after. We stayed in Mexico, and then that night we left for Belize. We went to Belize, and then we went to Roatan in Honduras. And then after Roatan, we went to Costa Maya. That was the trip aboard the Carnival Magic. First time on a cruise ship. I really didn't enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. 7 days is a little long for me. I think I could do a 4 or a 5 day cruise, but 7, I don't know about that. It's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. What does that say? I have no idea what that said. Let's be careful here. Not make too many mistakes. I'm a little rusty, so we're gonna probably make some mistakes, so just be ready for it. Let's downshift right there, just in case we need that extra RPM, which we seem to be okay right now. And let me tell you, going to Roatan, Honduras, that was a trip. We got to the port early morning. We got off the ship and we went out to where all the taxis are. We didn't do the excursion with Carnival. We just want to go to the beach, and they're like, hey, taxi to the beach. So we took a taxi to the beach. It was a 35-minute trip in a taxi with a Honduran driver that I have no idea who the hell the person was. Always fun getting in a car with somebody you don't know, like on Uber or something. But when you're out of country, it's crazy. And let me tell you, the island of Roatan was downright scary when it came to the driving. Downright scary. No regard for speed limits, stop signs, following distance, which we were jokingly saying it was a tuna can, so every single car seemed to just be about a tuna can off the bumper of the one in front of it. They don't have a regard for following distances at all. Find that to be very interesting. I did. And then the jerkiness motions of driving and all the people on motorcycles. I nearly hit a few of them. It was just absolutely the worst driving I've ever seen. And I thought I've seen bad in Boston. You know what? I'm just gonna get over here. I don't like this situation here, being in the left lane in these tight spaces. So we're not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna do what we can do. Those have to be new signs, those blue and white ones. I've never seen those before. I haven't. Or maybe they've always been there. Also, I love these chevrons that glow at night. That's cool. I'm very excited for the Portland update. They said in a couple weeks. I know it sounds like we've been waiting for absolutely forever. That's because we have. But they said a couple weeks. I'm sure people are going to hold that to them. But it looks like it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited for it. I really am. It's going to be worth it. Although the only troubling thing is, man, are we ever going to get the United States in time at this pace? Because the rescale, you know, that set them back quite a bit, but I don't know, man. It's hard to say. From a consumer's point of view, I can definitely see the frustration. And I know they want to do some great things, and they've been adding so many details to the states they've been producing. So I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to pull this one off. Let's just drop it down into this gear. We should be okay here. I would have carried a little more speed, but that guy was slowed way down. Kind of killed our mojo getting up this hill, didn't he? But that's why we have the splitter. Split these gears. It really helps on these hills. Deer crossing ahead. And I know I'm over-revving it a little bit, but that's because I'm just trying to get everything I can out of this truck. 815 horsepower engine. Climb, baby, climb. That's not doing too bad. No one's going to be doing 75 up this hill. No, 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 no. Yeah, sorry, truck. I think my trailer got in his lane a little bit there, so he backed off. Like I said, I'm a little rusty, so I think we're going to have the trailer in and out of lanes a little bit, especially going left. I'm used to the rights, but the lefts, you pretty much want that, you want your bug shield to be in the middle of the lane, and you should be pretty good. All right, Albuquerque, Los Angeles, 2 miles. We're not taking that, I don't believe. I'll use my Jake brake here. I think we're going to be going downhill shortly. Nope, we're just going around a corner uphill. I shouldn't have done that then. That's all right. So a lot of things to do on the cruise ship. It was pretty awesome. We went. There was a comedy club on board the ship. Got to see some a good comic actually out of St. Louis, Missouri. His name was Joe Merlotti. I think that was his name. He was fantastic. And then there was a guy named Percy Cruz. A lot of these people that were in those comedy clubs, they were on like Comedy Central. They had great credentials. But it was funny. It was good. Other than that, there's a lot of drinking going on board the ship. Because, you know, there's not really a whole lot to do on a cruise ship after you see some shows and all that. You kind of start running out of things to do. And a lot of people just, you know, go, well, might as well get tanked. So that was pretty common aboard the ship. And I did partake in it a couple times. I will admit. But regardless, it was neat. Now, people that tell you that okay, in this new beta update, are you noticing this? All of the signs are reflective. Those have never been reflective before. All the signs are reflective. That is neat. I don't know what this dude's doing, but we're gonna go around him because he's going slow. Got something to do with that bus up there. Keeping him slow too. Watch that right side. We're good. Yeah, all the signs are now reflective. I love that. That is so cool. Oh, hello. Somebody in a fucking a Polaris. They're on the highway in a Polaris. Unbelievable. What are they doing? That's why it was all bobbled up. My God, people. All right, just getting through this hill. Oh, traffic's thinned out pretty good. Turn our brights on. You can actually see the road a little bit in between. If we have traffic come at us, we'll just turn them off. No big deal. My truck, my Ram 1500, doing great. We have a Dodge Ram 1500, a 2017, and it is all blacked out. It's an awesome truck. I love it. But it has these auto brights, this feature where it turns the bright lights on automatically. And lately it's just been brighting people randomly. It's like having a hard time in the evening to figure out what's night and what's not. So I just turned that off, that feature, because I'm like, sorry, don't mean to be blinding you all the time. What else? Lots to talk about here. Apart from that, oh, motorcycle news. I did get an exhaust for my motorcycle. It should be here in a few days. I went with a Vance & Hines 3-inch straight shots for my Sportster. Should pretty much transform the bike. It should. So my first moto vlog, I'll have to film before I put them on so you can hear the old stock exhaust. And then I'll show you what it's like when I have the good one on. But I think I'm to the point now, I've been riding a lot to the point where I think I'm comfortable enough to do some moto vlogs. So I plan on doing that for you. I've just got to always, you got to drive out of the area of Orlando and go up into the country or out into the outer line little towns. One really cool one is Lake Apopka. You can go around that. Lake Mary's another one. Road work ahead. Look at all the reflective surf. This is so cool. The reflective signs. That just really is a game changer in this. Road work ahead. Yep, gotcha. 55. Well, we're going to slow down to 45 for this. How about that? Yeah, and I don't have any like flare mods on or anything. These are the new lights in the new version. This looks great. Okay. So it's not just a map they're working on. They've been working on the core game for a while, it looks like. End of road work. Yep, please don't hit that. That would be great. Thank you. Continue on our merry way. But yeah, everything looks great. There goes, oh, a Buick Century. Look at that. We used to own a Buick Century just like that, only it was silver. The 90, or is that 89? That looked like an 89 or a 90. Love that car. It was a great car. We owned that thing forever. Holbrook, Kayenta. We're not going there. We're going somewheres else. Wherever that may be. Already forgot where we're going. We're going to Gallup. That's where we're going. We should be getting close, though. Yeah, 82 miles. We should be getting real close. Gonna hang back on this truck right here. So yeah, the flares are a little bit interesting right now. They seem a little big, but I like it. They seem to be brighter at a distance than they are when you're close to them. I think that's what that is. But the lights are a lot more prominent, I've noticed. So that's really cool. We did a night drive, so you can see all the reflective stuff. That's totally neat. Yeah, see, as we get closer to this truck, you start to see the defined lights. But from a distance, it's just a blurred light, which is actually really cool. It's realistic. So that's pretty neat. Oh my, oh my. So I've seen some people that have been a little upset that I haven't been doing OCRP. A lot of the reason is, you know, I was just like, honestly, I addressed it that I was already like, you know, burnt out with that stuff, but I have been missing it greatly. So I plan on doing it. I really do. I know I keep saying that, but I really do plan on doing more of it. OCRP is doing fine. It's a community that runs 24/7, whether I'm there or not. But I do want to do some more stuff with it. That's for certain. Been enjoying LEO over there again. All right, let's go into downshift into 7 high here. I missed my shift a little bit, but I want to Jake brake down this hill if I have to. Oh, we're all right. Sweet. Let's go ahead and split this. Let's just go into 8 low. Nope. 8 low. No need to blip it, Jeff. No need for that. Okay, we should be getting close here. Gallops outside of this area. Ooh, police officer. another Buick Century. Blue in color that time. That's cool. Tucumcari ahead. We have scales coming up. I wonder if we're going to have to stop for those. I don't know. I do not know. Rest area ahead. Yeah, that is just so cool. You can actually see the signs from a distance. That's so nice. You don't get that normally. All right, I'm gonna take a screenshot here while we have light. I'll be right back. And we are back. I got a screenshot for us. Under the lights. Hard to light up a truck like that, but it turned out pretty cool. All right, let's downshift again there. We have a way station. I'm sure we're gonna get it. New Mexico. Welcome to New Mexico. Yep, told you. Alrighty, we can do it. Use that toggle switch. Okay, buddy, where do you want us? Straight ahead? Looks like it. Oh, this is where I should get the screenshot. This is a lot better up here. Yeah, we're going to stop it. Oh, we have to submit to an inspection. This is a little bit different, I think. I think it's the same. There we go. A bit further ahead. Talk to these fine people. There we go. Time to pass the inspection. 124, 145. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. I will try to do that. All right, let me get a screenshot here under the white light. That might look better than the yellow, just so I have an option, you know. I'll be right back. All right. I don't think it was any better, honestly. I think the other one was a better screenshot, so not even worried about it. All right, let's try not to over rev the shit out of this thing. I have a tendency to do that a lot. Back on the highway. Here we go. And everybody stopped up here, so I'll be ready for that. Not sure what happened here. Ooh, somebody wrecked or something? I don't get what happened here. It's like they're not even trying to fix it. Oh, we're so close to our exit. I think these two wrecked into each other is what it looks like to me. Yep, they did. We're going to go around this wreck. That was a CVPI police car. That was cool. Yeah, they can't figure it out. It doesn't look. So we're just going to go around them. Damn, son. It sucks to be you guys. They're going around it too, these other cars. They're like, screw you, dude. Bye. All right, we made it here. Through traffic, use left lane, next mile. Dude, that is a game changer for night driving, especially in VR. You can't see signs very well because they're not lit up, you know? And now your headlights are just brightening them right on up. That looks so good. Okay. Time to Jake break down this. Through the night. Oh, this is the fun rail yard. This is the one that's like down in the thing. I haven't seen this one in a while. Well, this truck had no problem with this this load. It really didn't. Going over this way. Saw a shooting star there. Should make a wish. You would. You would make a wish. You have to go down there and then go underneath and then go into the rail yard down that way. All right. So with this load, should be okay, actually. We don't have to protect the lane too much. Let's see how this goes. Looks pretty good so far. I have that better traffic lights mod, and it makes the timing of the lights a lot more realistic. So it can handle bigger flows of traffic. Although I think I removed all of that, come to think of it, because I'm not sure what was causing crashes so much, and until the stable version comes out of 1.32, I didn't want to complicate things. So I have pretty much just this and things I know work, because I had to remove the 3D logo, or like the Real Companies mod. I had to remove that because that was a problem, apparently, and I think that might have been causing some crashes too. Hard to say. Ned's Bar and Grill. Here, while we're here, let's go to the outside view, check out the truck with the oversized load and the beacon lights. Pretty cool. Looks really nice. Let's rock and roll here. I think we're gonna be all right. Nope, we got a truck coming. He's gonna let me out? Yeah, he is. We'll take this turn in the outside view. Ooh, ambulance, hello. Don't mind me, Mr. Ambulance, you're fine. There you go. And you can see just how much room that trailer needs. Pretty darn cool. All right, back to it. Gonna make a right turn down here and then just essentially go over the railroad tracks and head back. 35 through here. It's this one right here, actually. Oops, slow way down here. Let's see. Oh, there's train coming. That's why we stop at these railroad tracks. There is a train coming. Ooh, man. Yeah, that would have come down right on top of us there. There he is. He's going pretty slow. Kind of slow there, bud. I mean, it is the rail export. You could speed it up a little bit, couldn't you? That's cool. Didn't make much of a sound at all, did it? Nope. Short train, just a logging train. We're good now. Hitting those big bumps. Another cool thing about having these beacon lights is they light up everything around you. It really helps with visibility. Oops, wrong gear there. Making rookie mistakes here. The final part of our journey. Remember, we can't do a where do you need it kind of deal. We have to do the simple drop off with this. Here at the rail export. Now, hopefully we don't screw this up too much, but if memory serves correct, this is a good drop. This isn't bad, even though it is the rail export. It's got the dirt. Oops, that's not fourth gear. Just pull in right here, give ourselves plenty of room to do it. All right, let's talk to the foreman and say, hey, man, where you want this thing? Where you guys need her? Where should I place it? Back there? That'll work. We can do it. Yeah, this is the easy drop. This one isn't too bad. That's cool. We got to see a train coming into the rail yard. It's down here on the right. You see those cones right there all lit up because they reflect. So we just go straight into the cones and go straight. We should be okay. Just don't screw this up, Jeff. Because backing this up is not an option. Very simply put. Make sure we have it right good here. This looks pretty decent right here. So here we are on that cone. Let me go through it. Yep, right there is going to be good. Just keep it going straight, a little more to the right. Got it. Pull the parking brake. How about that, folks? How about that? We turn the light bar off. Turn the secondary lights on. Let's undo it. Just like that. Excellent. 319 miles, 6 hours, 48 minutes, 81.1 gallons of fuel. The game didn't crash. Achievement progress. Look at that. How about it? And we're making a little bit more money, but we have so much money to pay back to the bank. I am trying to recruit some drivers and stuff. I've been doing that in the streams. So anywho, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.